Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. It's Kaghoe coming at you with another video. So today I wanted to take the time to cover some awesome new potential content and items that we are going to be getting in Phase 4 of Season of Discovery. Obviously, these are from PTR, so take them with a grain of salt because it could not happen and it could just be something in there to spark an idea or something they might have played around with, but it never officially made it to the server. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Everything you guys do helps my channel grow, helps me get discovered, and helps me help as many people as possible, which is the entire point of my channel. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I am going to switch it right over here and get right into it to look at these awesome items. Now these items are sort of South Sea and Goblin themed, so we could get something with pirates or goblins. So you have all these items. That's pretty much what it says. Goblins, South Seas. It could be a goblin themed dungeon or raid that was cut. We don't really know, but this is pretty freaking cool. There's a goblin claw sign. There's a stick of the South Seas. Abandoned wedding band. This thing is insane. Make a promise to protect a party or a raid member, transferring 5% of the threat they cause to you. This can only be used on one target at a time. Has a 30-minute cooldown, so that could be really great for a tank. You can use it on your highest threating caster or warrior and just sort of save their life. Definitely something to keep in mind. Then there's a goblin gear grinder. That mace, it has no spell power, so it doesn't really look too good. Then the broken bottle of Goblino Noir. Wounds the target, causing them to bleed for 100 over 30 seconds. That's a little low on the end, but you know, it might be good. Then the makeshift South Sea or strength, stam, and fire res could be pretty good for like a melee hunter type ordeal, or a paladin with the fire res on it. I'm not too sure exactly what use that might have, but it is bind on equip, so it's BOE, so it could sell for some decent stuff, but it just sort of depends. But the biggest one is this one, the Karazhan Cash Carrier. Hidden pockets for all your goblin needs. 18 slot bags. So the only 18 slots you can get are normally like Onyxia bags and like one from ZG and a few other things, but an 18 slot bag that you can get, pretty awesome. So here it speculates that this could be new reputation rewards from the Steam Weedle Cartel, which is the goblin faction that enters the Horde in Cataclysm. Or we could just be getting some goblin themed content, which, you know, anything new content sort of has me hyped. These stats and itemization of these items, don't really see them up to par. The only one that really seems amazing is this abandoned wedding band, but you know, these could be some really awesome stuff. Then the next thing is a brand new green goblin shredder model. Now this is something that can be pretty cool. There are other shredders in like Stonetown Mountains and Ashenvale Logging Camp, but this one being green makes it pretty cool. And then with the hints of the other items that we just read about there, this could be something really, really cool. And it's just hypes me up for the future of Season of Discovery and just anything new content or new themes. Like it being thematic and going with goblins or pirates gets me excited because that is possible new content, which true new content I think will have that effect that can galvanize a player base and get people into SOD. Because while we have had new content here in SOD, by all means, none of it has really been truly new. It's just been sort of revamped or reused. The epic quest lines, I guess, are the biggest new content. The level upgrades are cool, and they have changed those instances and made the boss mechanics new. But they're not a new raid. They're not a new zone. They're places we've already been and go and explore. And while I do like it, a lot of people don't count that as truly new content. So seeing all these goblin items, seeing them going with even new goblin units gives me some hope that, you know, they're at least considering new content and working around, even if these are just PTR myths and legends that never come to fruition. It's just really cool to see them put in this stuff. As I mentioned, those items don't look too statistically great compared to what we're seeing with like the item rework items from Molten Core and things like that. So that, you know, gives me a little pause that it might just only be an idea that never truly made it in, but time will tell and we will have to see. I'm just hyped because I have been preaching new content since we've been in this drought of Phase 3, and I truly think some new form of anything could really bring the player base together, could really, you know, give us that Phase 1, that Phase 2 hype, and how many people were playing the game of Season of Discovery back then. It was really something special. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about these. Do you think it's a big old nothing burger? Do you think it's going to be some type of new content? My first thought with all this is that maybe it's going to be like an event, because they don't really do much with all the coastline that we have at the end game. I pointed it out when talking about like fishing and stuff, but you very easily could do some sort of in-game content with the coastlines at the end game, because if we look right here, you know, you have like all of Ajara. You could use the Swallow Marsh. You could use Tenaris. Over on Eastern Kingdoms, you could use all this. But most importantly, these islands are actually on the map in Classic. I know they're supposed to resemble the Broken Isles and I think the Goblin island right there. This is Northrend from Warcraft 3, but the islands and the stuff is like actually there on the map, so it very well could be a resource that could be used here in Classic WoW. The coastlines for most of the in-game zones are just simply untouched, and there's nothing done with them. So, you know, maybe it's like a timed event that we see with Stranglethorn Vale, Ashen Vale, and the new Blackrock Eruption event, which I can't wait to sort of talk about. They could just do, you know, like every hour or something, one of these zones just gets raided by pirates, and they just park some ships there, and you just sort of gotta blast them, and a bunch of pirate mobs just spawn, similar to like the AQ invasion with the obelisk during the event opening of the gates. Like the obelisks spawn in all around the world, and those events are something like that. It could be something, you know, something like that. I have no idea. Obviously, only the people there at Blizzard actually know. But that's just sort of a theory and something that they could do because, you know, it exists. They have the models. They have the stuff there. So it wouldn't be too difficult to just sort of spawn some mobs in. But anyway, time will tell. And I truly hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say, what type of new content you think this could be, or if it, unfortunately, is just a big old nothing burger. But let me know down below. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. And until next time, I'll say later. Bye-bye. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It truly means a lot to me. If you happen to find anyone that you know would also benefit from watching this video, please share it with them. It helps me out a ton and allows me to keep doing what I love every single day, and that is gaming and sort of helping people any way that I can. So finally, thank you so much, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Goodbye.